Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Good spot, he's seen the run, threads one in, forwards and with intent. Diaz. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest, willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he was quick to react. Diaz. There is the supremely talented Jack. He's got the shot away! He's delivered all right!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, perfectly measured that. De Bruyne! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Law. That's a little off target. Diaz. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And we have our very first corner. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. McAllister. He's got a side of goal! McAllister looking to add to his goal. And it's De Bruyne. He's tried one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that has been knocked clear. De Bruyne. De Bruyne proves just a little bit too strong. De Bruyne has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. McAllister. And it's De Bruyne.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, there's a probing ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And we hit half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Turn towards the screen.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's having a go! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Rice.
The attendance for this
60
match
minutes played. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cristiano Ronaldo. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, easy pickings there. It looked as though... And now the hit! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Can he finish? That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Haaland. Guardiola. Oh, here's a chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
And he's had a hit!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Wilshere, Law, now it's Diaz. Udogi. Ruben Diaz getting this one clear. Brzezinski could move up a gear here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There will be 1 minute.
He's found the way through. Decent hit! And that is the last effort of the game. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and he cuts out the supply. And it's Kagawa. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Arsenal were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Nicked it back promptly. That's a shade optimistic. That's a good run down the left. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Palmer. And that's a great chance! There it is!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Goal! After 15
Arsenal
minutes,
finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Erling Haaland.
Good for an hour played. Mohamed Salah. Drogba! There was plenty of power on that. And through to the goalkeeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldo has it out wide and in space. He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Saliba gets across to intercept that. De Bruyne.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready.
Oh, smashing header! No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, it's a nice idea,
2
but the
minutes has
execution
been
was
indicated.
lacking. And here's Drogba. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here
Hello,
when they can
attendees.
repeat
This
their
is
first
a
half
Ross
success with
Children's
another
announcement.
show of strength?
Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre? Substitution for Arsenal. Number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 11, Didier Drogba.
So off we go once more.
Number 20.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
De Bruyne. Bruno Fernandes does well to stand firm and defend it. Guardiola calmly anticipates. Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactic.
There's the hit! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
They've got to be quick to recover this. Engages and forces him off the ball. Guardiola producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, the shot could be on here. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
It's He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Palmer. That looks a good ball through. Haaland! Good save. Keeper read that well.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Joao Felix has a look and has a go. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Lobbed in behind. Haaland! Haaland! He's had a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good ball over the top. And he's intervened well there. Saliba. And it's Vieira. Kyle Walker. And it's Walker.
For
De Bruyne.
Has been indicated.
And he's let fly! And the goalkeeper watches it past. Forwards and with intent. And time is up. Arsenal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Fellow attendees,
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. The action has already started.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
He does step. Mohamed Salah! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Bernardo Silva wins the duel this time. Always onto this. There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. Kagawa with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and he's managed to get free. And here's Azar, gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Azar, chance to finish. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Looking for the run. Darwin. Nunez. Neither side yet able to find the net. Mohamed Salah. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Corner number 2 then. Big header! Goal! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. 30 minutes gone. Hazard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That's been cut out, well played. Fernando Torres. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal. He's gone for goal. And that is doing no harm at all.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Salah. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cleared away. Guardiola. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to...
Shot a goal! And it's in! And with that goal comes comfort. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Spread neatly. Mohamed Salah. João Cancelo clears. And it's Hazard. Neither of these has a shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can string out a defence. Oh no, this does not look good. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Nunez! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
And the defence was completely beaten then. Exploiting that space in behind has proven very effective for them in this game. It's good stuff.
And he welcomes it in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Decent enough try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Torres. Nunez. Vieira. Mohamed Salah could try cutting inside here. Can he put it away? Oh, here's a chance! And that's off target.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And that's another good win of the ball. João Cancelo. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Arsenal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Oh, good steal. He just read it. Hazard. He's not got that quite right. Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
De Bruyne!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
The most accurate pass. And here's Kagawa. He's having a go! Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's a nicely measured pass. Foot in. And time is up. So
Just
that
a
is
quick
it,
announcement,
the
it is
end
now
of
time
the
for our
road.
special lottery. Please.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kagawa. And he's had a hit! And that has skimmed the post.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. So
Haaland! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Haaland. And it's Drogba. And now the hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Doku, and here's Drogba. Oh, there's a probing ball. De Bruyne, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gabriel Jesus in acres of space out wide. Corner given.
well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. "30 minutes gone. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Mohamed Salah. Doku. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. That looks a good ball through. Great hit! Oh, just wide.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Rodri. And Robertson. He's gone forward.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, now here's a good battle. He's going for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold, who's short.
Added time.
And that's a throw-in. Kagawa. Vieira. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, super ball. Well, there's the clearance. And the first 45 minutes are up. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. The midway point of the game.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a good ball played into space. Kagawa. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. And here's Drogba. He's got to be in! It's Salah!
The attendance for this match
Well,
was
that is commitment to the cause.
71,898.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well read, nice interception. And here's Mohamed Salah! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Odegaard tries to crash through the challenge, but no. And it's Kagawa. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, crossbar! Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Strong running down that left flank. Saliba. Kagawa. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Kagawa! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, what has happened here? And he's straight offside.
Arsenal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously. Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
And it's Vieira. Gerrard, a true great in every sense of the word. And he's had it nicked away.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Aim forwards.
There will be 1 minute.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. De Bruyne. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Announcement. Please keep your
So
eyes
90
on your
minutes
children
couldn't produce a
during the
winner,
match at all
and
times.
we have extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, De Bruyne. Number 22.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
16, Rodri. Number 10, Erling Haaland.
Oh, well
Number
played.
18,
That's really well
Gabriel
cleared.
Jesus. Coming on the field.
Szoboszlai.
Number 5, Sabitzer.
Can he finish?
Number 20,
Gotta be quick to recover this.
Fernandes. Number 4, Rice. Number 13, Darwin Núñez. Number 9, Perez. Substitution in progress.
It's a throw-in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold pinches it off him, looking for the runner. Oh, look at the space here. De Bruyne. Son Heung-min. Rice calmly anticipates. Perez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Extra time reaches half-time.
And a quick reminder today that
Well,
parking in
players
the area
doing
around
their
the
best
stadium
with
is
tired
strictly
minds,
forbidden.
tired limbs,
Please use
close to
parking
running on
provided by
empty
the club or any
in
other
search
paid
of that
parking facilities
elusive
in the
winner.
area.
They have 15 weary minutes to find that, or will it be a case of succumbing to the inevitable? Well, we are already up and running again. So, for the last time, who dares to win? De Bruyne. Spread it left. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Fernandes. That's a lovely, neat pass. They've got a corner here. Corner number 3 coming up. Mohamed Salah with the short one. And it's Salah. Núñez. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. He's got a side of goal.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Good read, needed to be. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Yeah, and at least they both had a go at winning it in extra time. It's often the opposite.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. So this one to set the tone. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Haaland is the next man in the spotlight.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Newcastle are looking to him to tie things up. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Good penalty. Completely wrong-footed, the keeper.
Saka is the second man to step up for his team.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
So this one to restore parity. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
The third man in the queue. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Rice comes up, their fourth taker. He has nerves of steel.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Son Heung-min is fourth up. 3 each. Mohamed Salah comes forward for the 5th of 5. Down the middle, right where the keeper was standing.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Arsenal are looking to save match point. It's saved, and it's over! Arsenal fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shoot. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation, as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We have already started here. Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. Adams gets across to intercept that, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. And another try! Goal! Arsenal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Arsenal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Drogba, De Bruyne, and De Bruyne! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Joao Felix tries to clear. Arsenal have their second corner now. Arsenal can try it again now. Arsenal have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, super find. Oh no, this does not look good. And here's Havertz. Joao Felix! And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard. Now it's Drogba. Doku. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. De Bruyne. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And here's Doku. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Arsenal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're off again.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Gerrard. And here's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Oh, it's come loose. And he's really put himself on the line here. Arsenal get their fourth corner. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Attendance for this match was
And Dyke
61,052.
cuts out the pass. Havertz. Kanji with the clearance. It's gone for a throw-in. Guardiol. Defending was strong and firm. Guardiol just loves to go forward whenever he can. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Drogba. Doku! Doku! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 29, Kai Havertz. Number 20, João Felix. Number 7, Bernardo Silva. Number 21, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number
Saka.
17, De Bruyne.
Oh, here's a
Coming on the
chance!
field,
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Erling Haaland.
Arsenal
Number
surely have to be
18,
commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Number 22, Ødegaard. Number 41, Rice. Substitution.
Ødegaard. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Rice cuts it out. Now it's Haaland. Arsenal still ahead by the game's only goal. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's found a way through. They've got to be quick to recover this.
Arsenal certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
2 added minutes
That's
has
been
been
intercepted.
indicated.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that will be the final act. Perfect result,
And we come to you
perfect
now with a
outcome,
quick
a
request for
test
support
passed with
for our-
flying. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And we're underway. And it's De Bruyne. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Jeremy Doku, is the kind of player I'd rather not have come up against, Peter, because he's got real tenacity, he's strong, he's quick, and he can go either side. And as a fullback, that just makes you keep guessing as to what he's going to do next.
Yes, he'd be my pick. He'll try from distance. Just swings wide.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Guardiola gathers from the goal kick. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Gerrard. Mohamed Salah. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Doku is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Robertson.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Gerrard. De Bruyne. And it's Gerrard. And it's De Bruyne. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Doku. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. De Bruyne. Now it's Drogba. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Mohamed Salah does really well to win the ball there. Alexander-Arnold, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Mohamed Salah. And the finish! There it is! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the...
And there's the end of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
Arsenal head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen two... De Bruyne! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Saliba is there and he can pick it up. Salah. Always onto this. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the pass is intercepted. And here's Drogba. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
The attendance for this match
Doku.
was 62,005.
Gerrard.
It's about risk-taking and boldness.
It's Drogba! Oh, screamer! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 22.
So, time for changes
Number
on both
20.
sides, actually.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Number 13.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Adams. Substitution.
De Bruyne. And Alexander-Arnold. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, super find. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Rodri really struggling to influence the game. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Saka, chance to finish. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Hazard! And that has been cleared. And it's Vieira.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Referee's given a throw. Cross from Robertson. He's got the shot away!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hazard. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Gerrard does well to get it back. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's that. Arsenal can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming, or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Saka! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Saka knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Not the most accurate pass. That's headed upfield. He has found the way through. Over to the left. Oh, this looks sharp. He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Watkins. Now that's well seen too. And he's intervened well there. Oh, perfectly measured that. Pickford catches it safely. Still goalless at the moment. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, no joy this time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rice. Good play on the left-hand side here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dyer. Now White. That's been cut out, well played. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Watkins. Just eases him off the ball. He can run onto that. Oh, the shot could be on here. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And we have our very first corner. He's had a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Munoz shapes to shoot! And he comes up trumps again.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Pass somewhat off target. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it, plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nicely intercepted. Bellingham. It's a good spell of possession, this. Bellingham! Colombia have the chance to go the other way. Branthwaite gathers from the goal kick. Rice. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here.
This match was 72,306.
The pass is intercepted. Gently done. Foden in acres of space out wide. He's found a way through. Foden! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he stop it going out? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Foden has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bellingham! Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's gone for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Bellingham usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
England merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Danger averted for now. Oh, good ball, shots on here. And a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Rice. Saka. Watkins. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Bellingham! Bellingham! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That is a great pick out. Great chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a nicely measured pass. He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Palmer clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
England with the corner. They're first. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? England have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And he cuts out the supply. Palmer.
In Paul's goals, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given...
He's tried one! That's a nicely weighted pass. Branthwaite calmly anticipates. Foden is wide and looking to get onto this. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Morata. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, easy pickings there. Has a look and has a go. Saka, Kane, chance! Goal! England! England take the lead!
Spain really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
And here's Morata. And here's a player who has defined a generation. And here's Kane. And here's a shot. Oh, it's come off the upright. And it's Shaw. Morata running with the ball.
England really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Tries to dink it in. Oh, that's well spotted. Nico Williams. Foden. Now it's Gerrard. Foden! Oh, he hit that sweetly. England have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence.
Two added minutes has been
Gerrard
indicated.
picks it up from the goal kick. Kane. Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's got away with one there.
Well, one slip.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
We're expecting traffic to be
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
England deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front. win by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
England head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And we are back on the way.
England really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Danny Olmo. That's good defending, very good defending. Foden. Laporte kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's lofted through here. And he can clear it away. And it's played forward. Well, that is not the best ball.
The attendance for this match was 71,669.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Scholes. Spain needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Palmer will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Scholes. Saka! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as
Hello,
both
everybody,
sides
and
look to
welcome
clear the
to
first
today's
hurdle.
match.
Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Pedri. Good, strong, has a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Costa Curta makes the interception. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that's a key interception. And the counter is on. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. He's tried one! That comes as a mighty relief. Cafu. Bellingham. Oh, this is a very good run. Neymar. He's picked his way through. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting it.
Pedri! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pedri is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. That looks a good ball through. And he was quick to react. Pedri. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
That's headed upfield. Guardiola cuts out the pass. Lam. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. That's good play. Messi stood his ground strongly. Guti.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is through here. Vinicius Junior! Oh, split-second reaction.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And a header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Pedri gathers from the goal kick. Pedri. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, what great chance! Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And with that... And so we reach a fork in the road.
Hello,
Fortunes
everybody,
can
and
turn
welcome
either
to
way from
today's
this point.
match.
One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect... And Torres! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Bellingham. Neymar. Luis Suarez. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Vieira. Bellingham. He's got a sight of goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lam. Here's Vieira. Pedri. That's good play. He's gone for goal! Oh, he's won it! The goal to end it all! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
And with that, the end.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to
Well,
inform
who
you
would
that
have thought it?
CCTV
The
is now in
most
operation.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is
Hello,
striving to make the
everybody,
latter
and welcome
stages.
to
That's where they
today's
all want to
match.
be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Messi. That's good running with the ball. Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Vieira getting this one clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Works it forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Drogba! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Drogba deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Darren Fletcher. Kubasi. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And a quick reminder today that
And
parking in
that
the area
ends
around the
it.
stadium is strictly forbidden.
And
Please
that
use
is how
parking
you
for-
do. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this guy, Kai Havertz. I felt a little sorry for him when he first arrived in English football, because I don't think he was playing in his correct position. And I know he was helped, but all the help in the world can't always make it work. You have to make it work yourself. And he has stuck at it, and I'm really delighted to see the application beginning now to pay off. Good style.
Okay, interesting. Oh, important interception.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Drogba. Drogba! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Saliba. So we're still where we started right now. Salah. Now it's Havertz. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And it's Petit. And here's Havertz. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Kagawa. Now it's Drogba. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Doku! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
"30 minutes gone. Foot in. Salah. Back into the middle. Oh, he's found him in space. And the shot! And he's following up!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually...
And the finish! Goal! Manchester United!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And it's Kagawa. Havertz.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Salah.
2 added minutes
Drogba.
have been indicated.
Now it's Kagawa. Now it's Drogba. And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And he's taking no chances there. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Havertz. Doku. It's Kagawa. He's in plenty of space here. Mohamed Salah could try cutting inside here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Drogba. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The attendance for this
Just
match
about
was
up to the hour now.
62,005.
Played back in.
Havertz really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Havertz. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Caught offside that time.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 18.
So time for
Doku.
change. And
Number
this one has been
11,
on the cards for a little
Didier
while.
Drogba. Number 8,
Saliba.
Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field, number
Arsenal
10,
are, of course, in a
Hazard.
position to
Number
go to the bench should the need
21,
arise.
Erling
Well, you can
Haaland.
only assume that the
Number
manager's got
20,
those substitutions on his
Son
mind.
Heung-min.
And that's another good win of the ball. Nicely worked.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Rashford. Oh, smashing header! Oh, and that should have been two.
Foden really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
So, third corner of the game. Terrific header! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United are now luxuriating. Mohamed Salah! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Manchester United get their fourth corner. That's a decent clearance. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank. Foden. Brilliantly cut out. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. João Cancelo.
Added minute has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mohamed Salah. Oh, well. And that is that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves.
Hello,
the prospects are so
everybody,
great,
and welcome to
the
today's match.
potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. He's having a go! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So, a breakthrough already. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Park Ji-sung. Vieira. Alexander-Arnold. For De Bruyne. And here's Mohamed Salah. Makaleli. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Haaland. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mohamed Salah is offering a right smile there.
Vieira cuts out the pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
And that was just poor.
Chance!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Has a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And that interception was Drogba! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's really well cleared. Arsenal have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Great ball if he can get there. Caught offside that time. Park Ji-sung. De Bruyne engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's McAllister, and he's managed to get free. Mohamed Salah! Goal! And this is getting better and better. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
It's Salah! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Makaleli. McAllister. Forwards and with intent. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. Makaleli. Nicely aimed pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. De
There will be
Bruyne.
3 minutes added time.
He's Drogba! Drogba is fouled. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So the perfect chance to get one back. Alexander-Arnold is behind this one. He's gone for the shots. He went for the curler. Saliba. And it's Van Dijk. And there's the end of the first half. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why
Please
dither
make sure
from
to
here
watch
when
the
they can
screen for an
repeat their
information
first half
bulletin
success
from
with
the regional police
another show of
department.
strength?
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's De Bruyne. He's gone for goal. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Haaland.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now it's Foden. Haaland!
The attendance for this match was
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the
70,987.
end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And it's Hazard. Now it's Haaland. McAllister. That's played into space. Wilshere.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Hazard. Wilshere looking to run onto it.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Wilshere. Coming on the field is
De Bruyne.
number 20, De Bruyne.
That's been cut out, well played. McAllister. De Bruyne. Half an hour gone in the second half. Nice sequence of passes, this. It's Drogba! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, it's so very
Substitution
disappointing,
on the
but they
field.
can't dwell on it. They've got to go
Number 11,
again. Simple as.
Erling Haaland.
Corner number 4 coming
on
up
to
here.
replace him is number 21,
Keeper's dealt with that.
Gabriel Jesus.
And it's Hazard. Hazard! And good effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Substitution
Arsenal
on the field.
seem to have deployed this as a
Number 10,
tactic that may
Foden.
need reconsideration.
Coming on the field is number 22, Owen.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Hazard. It's Drogba! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Saliba. Drogba. Vieira does well to get it back. De Bruyne. And the pass is intercepted.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. He has found the way through.
Vardiol.
No outsmarting him this time. Bowen. Now it's McAllister. Bowen. And the shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Sharp. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Interesting ball. And he's intervened well there. They get a throw in. Well, to so many, he is, of course, a fantasy hero, a walking work of art, the phenomenon that is CR7.
Yeah, an incredible footballer. So many of his peers are on their way down, if not retired, but not him. His game...
Nunez! Oh, that's just stunning!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
He's having a go! Showing good feet. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Nunez. Driving on and making good progress. He's gone for goal! They would have been quick to recover this. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
Now it's Perez. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Haaland.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That has been cut short. McAllister and Alexander-Arnold. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Always onto this. Oh, super ball! Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he was quick to react. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, it's Petit. Look at the spin. Salah! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Deep into stoppage time. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I'd like to draw your attention.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious,
Peter,
Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have...
And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. Perez goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's being shifted off it. McAllister. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Perez in acres of space out wide. Oh, what a climb! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Gerrard. Darwin. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
McAllister goes on a charge down the left. So what can they make of this? Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And they win it back again. Lofted upfield. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Perez. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's tried one! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
McAllister looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Saliba. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Salah. And it's Gerrard.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Gerrard is offering a right smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Lloris can claim that. And that is as far as it goes.
And a quick
So that is it,
today that
the end
memorabilia
of the
from today's
road.
match is now
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started. He's picked his way through. Now it's McAllister. Good read, needed to be. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line, because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation it's a mighty effort! And that has been clubbed away. Ljungberg, that is good alertness. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Van Dijk stood up well to him there. Good spot, he's seen the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Doku proves just a little bit too strong.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Approaching the half-hour mark. And here's Diaz. Oh, he's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Haaland.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Ljungberg really added the width there, thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Showing good feet. Ljungberg! Gravenberg into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Saliba cuts it out, and that's put paid to a promising move. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, that's well spotted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much.
And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Arsenal still this single goal behind. Haaland. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this
The
time.
attendance for this match was 60,332.
And he'll shoot here! Lacking in accuracy.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Robertson. And he skips past his man. Robertson. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves... Summerslide! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 3.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Number 21.
De Bruyne gets it away.
Coming on the field.
Arsenal are looking to go
14,
forward now.
Fletcher. Number 10, Hazard. Number 11,
Looking
Didier
to
Drogba.
set free a runner.
Substitution.
He's going to be disappointed with that. He is just caressing the ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, played right into his path. Here's Fel. It's Asa! And it's Vieira. Vieira. The message is clear. None shall pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
De Bruyne. Oh, good spread. Ljungberg. Passes short and sharp. And he's heaved it away.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Gakpo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Gakpo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Hazard. So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No short. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Gaza needs no introduction.
And truthfully, as a footballer, he's got everything.
Yeah, a player who scores stunning goals. He has the whole array of skills, and he uses them.
It's Drogba! And that is wildly off target.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Vardio. For Rice. Gascoigne. Gascoigne going face-to-face with his great rival. And the pass is intercepted. Has a shot!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Drogba! Denied by an instinctive save.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Tries to get it clear. Shapes to shoot. Chance to finish. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Drogba. He's gone for goal. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
No goals as yet. Gascoigne. That is good alertness. And it's Gascoigne. Gascoigne! And he comes up trumps again.
Gascoigne can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Vieira clears it away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gabriel. White. White. Puts the ball in. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ljungberg. White. Doku. Strong running down that left flank. Doku. Drogba has it out wide and in space. And it's Gundogan. Arsenal looking to... And
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Please use parking.
Reflections on the first half?
Well, 0-0 is a little surprising, and while initially they must have felt that they'd score from the many chances we saw, they might now be thinking that this could go against them.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Here we go again. So neither side has yet broken through.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on...
And he'll shoot here. Driving forward. White. Rodri.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rice. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. And here's Son Heung-min. Well, the ball's gone astray. Drogba proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's gone in! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Arsenal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Look at the space. Son Heung-min! Danger averted for now. Gundogan. Now it's Drogba. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. They get a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 41, Rice. Number 24, Vardiol. Coming on the field, number 22, Erdegaard.
And he's managed to gift it back.
McAllister. Substitution in progress.
Arsenal leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. That's been cut out, well played.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Haaland.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Haaland is looking to set free a runner. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and yet he doesn't convert.
And that is as far as it goes. They needed to
now
win,
I'd just like to
and
read
they
out our
have
fan
won.
club members
It
who are
is a
celebrating their
triumph.
birthdays today.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you... So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Belts one. Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. Braithwaite cuts it out. England finding their passes. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford.
Olise! Goal, France! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aimed beyond the defence. Olise. Nice interception, well timed. Gerrard.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bellingham!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's really well manoeuvred. Olise looking understandably energised after his goal. France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Saka. That's a little off target. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nkunku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Olise, and that is a little undercooked.
England certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's Beckham. Chance to finish. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Beckham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. France are looking to go forward now. Olise. Benzema.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Gerrard. Forwards and with intent. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to...
Chance! It's in! England are back in business! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Koundé gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. And now the hit! Hernandez clears. Nkunku. Branthwaite cuts out the
Attendance
pass.
for this match was 70,987.
Well, what about it? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Hernandez. Mbappe. Oh, right place, right time. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he was quick to react. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Kane. Now it's Kane. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe! He's cut it out. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And it's Beckham. Tchouaméni does well to get it back.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
1 minute added time.
Well, he certainly...
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Just a quick request
So
today
a
for
short
everybody
respite
to
for the
please
players
kindly
as they
remove
prepare
any
themselves
cars
for
parked on the
another
road
30
outside the
minutes.
stadium.
Substitution for France. Number 23, Benzema. Number 5.
Into extra time we go.
Koundé. Number 45, Nkunku.
Beckham, a player of legendary status.
Number 11, Giroud. Number 92,
Lampard
Klaus.
to Gerrard.
Number 7, Perez.
Lampard.
Substitution.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Watkins. And it's Shaw. Looking for options for movement. Now there's a fine ball. And that has been clubbed away. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Lampard. It's Lampard! Oh, should have put that away.
Lampard has delivered a really costly miss.
Substitution for
It could have been their last chance to win it.
Number 10, Mbappe.
So, third corner of the game.
Number 18, Tchouaméni. Coming on the field, number
France
9,
have the chance to go the other way.
Number 6, Eduardo Camavinga.
And he's being shifted off it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Shaw. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Hello everybody, and please join me
It is
in
coming
wishing
down
a
to those
happy
last
wedding
15
anniversary
minutes.
for one
A
of our
truly
fan club
attritional
members.
affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. Oh, here's a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Foden.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Vardy shapes to shoot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Vardy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Well, that should get the job done. And he'll shoot here. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square, some weary legs out there, so who has it left in them to take a penalty? 1-0.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Beckham is the next man in the spotlight. Oh, what a save!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
This to put them 2 up. It's in, too smart for the keeper. 2 to the good. England can't afford to miss another one. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
France with the chance to go 2 up. And that doubles their lead. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
France are looking for comfort. And the lead is 2. England at the point of no return. Oh, it's been saved! And that's it! So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves.
Hello,
The prospects are
everybody,
so
and
great,
welcome to
the
today's match.
potential, be it financial or
Against
reputational,
England.
is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Gerrard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Good ball over the top. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe! They've scored!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Palmer. And here's Colomwani. Ribery showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kante does really well to win the ball there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Palmer just eases him off the ball. And it's Gerrard. Ooh, a delicate chip through. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get... Mbappe! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Griezmann, and he's searching through. Great position here. Now the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
England are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Foden. Beckham. He could be in here. He's picked his way through. Oh, look at the space. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
France just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Taken back almost at once. Well, that is one way to stop him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Camavinga. And there's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Foden! Worth a try, but not this time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Foden. Camavinga cuts out the pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Griezmann. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That has not gone well. Oh, that's delightful. Now it's Griezmann. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Palmer. Oh, that's fabulous. Palmer! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
After 62 minutes is number 20, the attendance.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Bellingham.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Beckham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Kolo Muani, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Kolo Muani. And that's been intercepted. England can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Cleared away. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Watkins. It's anyone's ball now. And it's Shaw. England are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
He has found the way through. Look at the space. Tries a shot! They've done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And here's Messi. Oh, nice touch. And here's a chance. They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Oh no, this does not look good. And he's managed to get free. He's Pedri! Valverde gets it away. Still goalless at the moment. Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Plays it in low. Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Messi. Great chance! In he goes again! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And we have our very first corner. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Akanji. Sanuts. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Guardiola calmly anticipates. Costa Curta. Vieira. Messi.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Great ball if he can get there. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Akanji. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Pedri looking to add to his goal. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance to finish. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Neymar has given away a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Sanuts. Nice defending, physical and effective. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the finish! Sticks it away! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Little pass back, and he skips past his man. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Pedri. He's a sharp little ball here. Shifted upfield. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. He's having a hit! Akanji. Van Dijk. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's going to be disappointed with that. He is starved of space and time. And here's Kane. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo stood his ground strongly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Robertson. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Drogba. Oh, that's well spotted. Akanji. Works it forward. Now it's Pedri. Messi. He is through here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of...